Hi guys, we're back. We're sorry we've been gone for so long. We took a big break from making videos, but we're back making videos, so we'll have a lot more up for you guys. Today's video is going to be kind of sad. We're going to talk about PDD, or post-Disney depression.
Post-Disney depression is an overwhelming sadness that all CPs get when they go home from the Disney College program, and we have experienced that extensively.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all alumni get this. You can feel with us if you're an alumni. If you're watching this video right now, you're going to think we sound pathetic, but warning, you will get this.
You're gonna get
it.
So we're just going to kind of tell you what our experience was with it and the kinds of things that we went through and get prepared for it.
Yeah. So here we go. So one thing we've definitely felt, one effect of PDD, is we don't enjoy the things that we used to do. So just being back at school, we used to love school so much and like love our university and love Canada, and it's not the same.
We always end up talking about Disney so much that everyone gets annoyed with us. If someone asks me a question about Disney, I'll end up rambling on and on until they tell me to stop, or I can see that they're getting bored. I could talk about it forever.
When we first got back, people were like, how was Disney? And then we would go on and on and on, and we learned that they just wanted to hear like, it was good. So the next thing is that we have had lots of discussions that we're scared that that was the peak of our happiness, just because we were so stress-free and we had so much fun down there.
I was looking for contests all the time. We followed every Facebook and Twitter thing that we could find that had to do with Disney. We'd be constantly looking at new Disney updates, looking at pictures, looking at vlogs.
Every night when we got back, like especially the first month, we would just watch Wishes on YouTube all the time and all the Disney shows. I've seriously watched every Disney vlog that is on YouTube like 5 times. Also, you'll find yourself watching your own vlogs. If you make vlogs while you're down there, we've watched all of ours so many times, countless times, just like missing that version of ourselves.
And definitely make vlogs if you're capable of it. It was definitely helpful to look back and watch them over and over.
No one really understands what it is. I'm really lucky to have Erica, because if she wasn't here, like, nobody would understand what it is or why I'm upset at all. We also find ourselves just like doing little things that we picked up down there, like the Disney Point, and like calling people princess, and just like criticizing customer service.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, it's March 24th, so obviously we're not feeling the Disney depression like we once did. Mm-hmm. It still like comes up every once in a little while, say if you see like a Disney commercial, or you hear someone talking about Disney, but it's really not that bad anymore, but it was bad for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to talk about like the timeline of like how we felt.
Yeah, so it started on the day of graduation. I think it hit me the hardest. Yeah. I think everyone was sad, but I was probably the saddest. I was like extremely sick that day, and when I like saw everyone in their graduation hats and like everyone was taking pictures, I just like could not stop crying, and literally uncontrollable. Rachel left the next day. I stayed on with my family for the next couple days, and as fun as that should sound, like being at Disney with your family, it was really hard. I was really sick. They wanted to do everything, but I couldn't. I was so tired, and like just the realization that everyone that I had met on the program was already gone and I was still there was probably even worse. Like it might have been better for me to just get right out of there, like Rachel did, but I stayed, and it was hard to like watch. And
Jenny also stayed. You will remember her from the vlogs.
Yeah.
She also stayed with her family, and she was like really emotional as well. She told us, well, like Cece's was like our favorite place down there. We would go eat there all the time, the 3 of us, and she said that that was her family's favorite place to go eat whenever they went to the States, because we don't have that in Canada, and they wanted to go and she refused to go. She literally would not go, and so they like dragged her there, and she went in and sat in a different booth than them, and she sat in the corner in a booth by herself and just bawled the whole time, just crying, and everyone in the restaurant was staring at her, but she didn't care. So when we got back, like actually home in August is pretty much a blur. It was like the worst month ever. It's gonna hit you really hard in August, especially because you're not going back to school yet. You're not doing anything. I literally stayed in bed the entire month and slept and cried and ate. And so when I came back, my dad kept trying to go out and find Funyuns, and he would find like fake knockoff Funyuns and come back, and I would like scream and like throw them and like cry.
So it was really nice when we all got together at Rachel's house, and literally all we did was like watch vlogs, Skype whoever would Skype us from Disney, eat junk food. We all slept in the same double bed, which was quite uncomfortable. They shoved me in the middle.
We looked at whoever like we have on Facebook who was at Disney or was currently at Disney. We looked through all of their pictures
like obsessively.
Yeah. And then in September, at the end of August, September, we came back to school, and school didn't start right away. We had prior commitments that we had to do, and we just found that we were like physically and emotionally not able to do them. So
because of the depression.
Me and Erica literally like slept in my bed for like a week, and like couldn't get up, like couldn't do the things that we needed to do before school. Also, Jenny and Olivia came down to Kingston where we go to school, and they visited us, which was really nice to have them here, and it wasn't convenient at all for any of us. Like we had stuff to do and it was hard for them to get down here.
Jenny lives far away too.
But we didn't care, like we needed to see each other.
So,
and then there's the whole going out situation. We really wanted to try to go out while we were here, obviously, because we're in university and that's what you're supposed to do, but we just found that the nightlife here like could not compare at all to the nightlife down there.
We would start slowly like, okay guys, we're gonna go to the bar tonight, but then one of us would have a random meltdown and start bawling, and
these happen a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot. One of us would just explode into tears for almost no reason, and we wouldn't be able to go out, so then we would just stay in again and like eat pizza and fall asleep. So I drank quite too much and ended up having a huge meltdown outside the bar, getting carried by first aid to this place called The Core.
Don't forget how much you threw up.
Yeah, thanks Rach. Yeah, threw up everywhere.
The whole night.
Yeah, the entire night I was crying.
The next time we went out, it was like a little bit more successful than the last time because we all made it back to my house. But it was still like not great. Me and Jenny tried really hard. Erica was being so bitchy to everybody.
I did not try very hard.
Those were the 2 times that we went out, and usually it would just end in tears and us just wanting to go home and missing House of Blues and like looking at our clocks and being like, oh, it's like almost time for Wishes, or the park is closing now, extra magic hours are now. We were comparing like timeline to Disney. So now in March it's gotten like better, like as I said before, it's almost completely gone, but it was really hard, and especially in August, so be prepared for that.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's almost gone now though. But you're always gonna miss it. It's always gonna be inside of you. I'm always wanting to go back. I would go back in a second.
So thanks for watching this. Sorry it was really depressing. The next one will be less depressing than this.
See you real soon.